Villif has fought valiantly in the ring, while Ari and Shortwing scour the crowds for the mysterious Alchemist the Weaver mentioned may have some information about Rufus's whereabouts. Undefeated, Villif prepares for his final fight in the ring.
I will actually go on the online dice roller I'm using. Oh, hey, a 2.
All right, I'm
Sick.
looking for the tiefling.
Holy shit. Yeah.
Whiling for the tiefling.
I want to see his reaction to
Again, he's not in the room. He's in the locker room. He never left the locker room.
What I'm saying is I'm looking around to see if I can see him.
He's not around.
Okay, thank you.
Sorry, buddy.
No, it's okay. That's just what I was asking.
All right, next round.
So once again, the arena is cleared of all debris and blood and
Wait, do I get
whatnot.
healed up at all or no?
Yeah, you get to go back to full health. The medical team will heal you back to full.
Is it like a long rest and I get my rage
It
back?
is not a long rest. It is just a heal.
But I want that rage.
No.
But I want that rage.
No.
Such a soft, gentle no. I can't argue.
That's my ASMR. No.
No.
No, Daddy, no. I hate that. So, once again, the ginger-haired woman brings you both out, you and Biero, the male elf who won the previous round. She once again explains the rules to you both, and with the sound of a
Who am I
bell...
fighting?
I'm sorry?
I'm fighting the high elf. High elf?
Yes, the high elf. I'm sorry.
Right.
He's a wood elf, actually. If you want to get racist about it.
Well, you said pure elf, and most of the time that's
I said Biero, the elf. His name is Biero.
Are you calling Villif racist when he's the only person on the planet of his race?
Not the only, but one of the few sentient ones. And so the bell rings, and combat begins. Do you want to go ahead and roll initiative?
Yeah, sure. All right.
It's not good.
Not great.
No.
D20. Oh, I did amazing. I got an 18.
They got a 6, and that's with a +4 to initiative.
Oh, fuck me. plus 4. I've got a +1.
Yeah. So combat begins, and you are going first. Again, this is fisticuffs first, not weaponry.
I'm going to change up my style. I'm still going to rage, but I want to get to weapons as fast as possible now. I want to go up, and I'm just going to grab shoulders and headbutt twice.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to break his nose.
So are you choosing to go for a targeted attack? Is that what you're going for?
Kinda. Yeah, I guess. I guess you could say it that way.
Sure. So with this, I will let you roll. However, I'm going to use some percentile dice to see if you actually hit where you want.
Oh, it's not the normal AC increase?
Nope. I'm going to spice it up a little bit.
Fair enough. I rolled both my attacks because they are just flat rolls. I got two 16s.
Those don't even hit, unfortunately. I hate to tell you this.
Wait. 1 second. Yeah, it's just a damage. Yeah, that's fine. 2 16s.
Unfortunately,
that seems crazy. How do you miss a headbutt?
He goes, woo, woo. Just completely misses.
Well, I assume he probably ducked out of the way.
That's like a really weird greeting for Italian people.
Okay. Anyway, that's my my turn. I am raging.
So for his turn, noticing that you're trying to go straight for the good stuff, he is going to sort of do like a really cool roundhouse kick. And let's see. I know I'm rolling 2 dice. I really shouldn't roll 2 dice. Go for a really cool roundhouse kick and does an 18 hit.
Yes.
I'm sorry?
Yes. Jeff, yes.
Sorry.
Can you hear me?
Discord cut out for you, that's why.
Yes.
There you go. I got you. and he is going to hit you for a single point as he sort of like kicks you in the ribs with his first hit.
Maybe I don't want him because he's just got no strength.
And then his second attack is going to miss entirely. He attempts to follow up the roundhouse with a real cool elbow to your chin.
Really? He missed? What did he roll?
He rolled a 3 before his strength modifier. That's why he missed.
I was about to say, like, my AC is really low.
It's definitely higher than 4. So he tries to follow up that roundhouse kick with a cool elbow under your chin and just completely whiffs. As it goes back to you.
All right, I'm going to go for the same thing. No, I'm not. I'm going to go for 2 gut knees, just keeping them close to me.
Sure.
Because I'm just trying not to draw blood here.
I thought you want to draw blood, though.
I realized with that little damage, that's not going to happen. That's a 19 and a 13.
The 19 hits.
Okay, that's 5 damage. Also, was that 1 damage halved?
That was already halved, yes.
Oh, he did 2 damage then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And up next is going back to our elf Biero as he tries to go for a really cool like fade out sort of like sucker punch. And that's a hit. That's a 19 on the die.
Yeah, that hits.
And that is another 1 point of damage.
I'm gonna drop this little asshole.
And then he tries to go for a grapple this time around.
Oh, so it's contested athletics on my part?
Yeah, athletics or acrobatics. He is going
my athletics is
16.
Higher. Oh, tech 20.
Okay, so he attempts to grab the collar of your jerkin, I guess, whatever you're wearing.
I don't wear shirts.
Well, he tries to grab you, tries to get a fistful of meat, and just misses entirely. And now it's your turn.
I'm glad I have fucking advantage. My first roll was a 5. All right, 2 more attacks coming in. I'm gonna take both my attacks and be like a clapping discombobulate.
Okay, sure.
That is definitely not gonna hit. It's an 11 and a 10, a 6 and 5 on the die.
Neither one hits, unfortunately.
Yeah. Actually, I'll use guidance on that first one.
Okay, sure. Roll your d4.
It's a 4. It's a 15.
Doesn't hit.
Nah, damn.
It was worth
2
a shot.
16s didn't hit, bud.
Oh, did it not? Did a 16 not hit? I thought
No, it didn't hit.
Oh, shit. What is his AC?
Probably 17.
Fuck, dude. Anyway, yeah, that's my turn.
He is going to once again attempt to grapple you for this.
I have advantage.
17.
17 on my die is my highest, so 22.
Yeah, so he misses that one.
You can't grapple me.
So he attempts to grab you, again misses, and then he sort of like reaches to the ground and picks up some sand and is going to throw it in your eyes.
Oh.
Give me a con saving throw.
Is it a con or a dex?
It's a con.
Because I get advantage on dex saves.
I know.
Oh, you bitch. That's definitely a dex save to dodge it.
Well, I think con save makes sense.
14 on the die plus 3, so 17.
So the sand hits you, but with your fantastic constitution, the sand doesn't blind you. It just irritates you, like Anakin Skywalker.
Yeah.
And that's it for his turn. But now
So he's like grabbing onto me, right?
he's attempting to grab onto you, yeah. But this time he failed both, and he's playing a little dirty.
I'm gonna play dirty too. I'm going two attacks. It's still unarmed, but I'll say it's more flavor. I'm gonna try to bite down on him,
Sure,
like I did to that fucking prison guard.
sure.
2 attacks. That is first one's not gonna hit. That's a 13, but the other one's an 18 on the die.
That hits.
So 18 plus 5, so that's 5 damage.
He is wearing that nice shimmering blue chainmail. So we're gonna.
I'm not trying to go for armor. I'm going for his neck.
Oh, okay. So let's put fate in the hands of the percentile here and see.
I got a 23.
He also did 5 damage. Well, the gods are in your favor.
Yeah.
As you chomp down on his neck, you do happen to draw blood, which does mean that fisticuffs are over. and weaponry
All
combat
right.
is here to
And
stay.
then I'm taking my movement backwards and grabbing my greatsword. I've got 40 feet. And he'll take that attack opportunity.
He will. Let's see if he can do anything about it, though. That's a 16.
It does hit.
2 damage as he sort of like kicks your ankle.
He's done so little damage to me. It's not even funny.
So you run over and grab your greatsword, or go towards your greatsword, I'm assuming?
Yeah, I grab it.
Yeah.
I have 40 feet, so
Yeah.
I assume I can get to it. And I'm going to move the 20 feet up next to him, and I'm right in front of him now.
Well, you can't grab it in the same action because you attacked him. To pick up
I thought it was a free action to grab it.
stuff?
Yeah, because it's hanging up on the wall, so
That's
it's not
fair. Yeah, no, you're right. You're right.
If the room is 30 feet in diameter, I'll go back 15, grab the sword, come back up to him, so I'm right next to him now.
Cool. So for his turn, he is going to use his bonus action to take the dash action to get disengage action to jump away from you a little bit, and then run back.
Oh shit, he's a rogue.
And then he's going to grab his scimitar and short bow. And
oh shit.
But from there, he's just going to sort of linger back a little bit and just sort of watch you. He's not going to take any actions yet.
Okay. Interesting. All right. My turn?
Yeah, you're up.
I'm going to javelin him.
Go for it.
I'm going to javelin him and then as the because I believe I can throw a javelin and then make an attack, right? Because I have 2 attacks.
Yeah, that's how that works.
Work or no?
Yeah.
So I'm going to javelin him and then I'm going to come up and swing on him with the sword.
You can't break up the actions.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, unlike in other.
Can I throw the javelin and then just close the distance, not attack? Just
Yeah,
close the
absolutely.
distance?
You can do that.
Okay, I'll do that. So I'm going to launch that javelin.
I will allow you if you want the advantage. Well, not really advantage.
Okay. Oh, I don't need it. Nat 20.
No, well, hold on. I was going to say you can
Sorry.
go up to him and you can attempt to grapple him at disadvantage if you want to do that for your turn after you throw the javelin. I'll allow you to do that.
I'll keep it fair and just throw the javelin. I'll reroll this 20, by the way.
You can. No, it's fine.
Oh, I shouldn't have rerolled
The
20.
roll is fine. You can crit.
Are you sure? I got a 2.
No, that's fine. You already rolled it.
Okay.
How much damage is that?
8 or no, sorry, 4, 10, and then 1 extra d6. 15 damage.
He is looking bloody as that javelin sort of lands right in his calf, and doesn't go clean through it, but like it pierces that armor right where it matters. And now you are up close and personal with him. You can feel his breath on yours. It's kind of erotic, actually.
I'll stay honorable and not try to grapple him.
Okay, sure.
I just realized something. Like, I'm just fighting all these people, and like I'm gonna help all of them. I'm just gonna have like erotic sexual tension with all the fighters. just I'm having an orgy after this. That's what's happening.
Well, he does not take as kindly to your sultry moves as you do, and he's going to attempt to slash you with his sword twice, and neither of them hit.
You're kidding.
You rolled a 6 and an 8, so that's going to be a 10 and a 12. I'm sorry, that's a 12 and a 14 to hit on both of those.
14 will hit.
Huh? 14 hits?
14 will hit. I have a 14 AC, dude.
Okay.
I'm super weak.
So he slashes you for 4 points of damage, already halved.
Okay, heard.
As he slashes you with his scimitar twice.
Okay.
And now it's your turn.
I'm going to kind of just look down on this little twink man, and I'm just going to great sword and just slam him twice with it.
Roll it.
2d20. That is, wow, an 11 and 10 on the die. I don't think either one of those hit, though, because the max I got is a 17.
17 does hit.
Okay, one hits, because the other one's a 16. So that is 2d6. So that, oh wow, 2 and a 1. That's 3 plus 5, 8 damage. Not a lot. It's okay. It's okay. It's not great.
Yeah, you cleave him, but he's still standing. He's still got a dog in this race. I guess that's how that works.
Fair enough. That's my turn.
And he's gonna once again just throw again a slash at you with both attacks. Well, one of them misses. The other one's a crit.
Ooh, brutal! Hit me with it.
So that's 6 points of damage total after being halved.
Okay. So, I'm not gonna lie. Like the biggest thing is I'm getting halved, but 12 damage in a hit is not bad.
Yeah, he's put some work in here,
especially with a scimitar. Scimitar's only a D8, I think.
It's a D6.
Yeah, he's hitting hard.
He is.
Yeah, that's my turn though. All right,
that's his turn. Yeah, now it's back to you.
Haha! I'm gonna go again. 2 greatsword swings. They're just like bashing each other off viciously. Oh wow, another. Okay, so that one's not gonna hit because it's another 10 on the die, but that one will. It's 16 on the die, so 22.
Yeah, that's a hit.
All right, another one hit, another miss. Okay, 5 and 1 this time. 6 plus 5. Math. 6 plus 5. 11.
Cool. He is in very rough shape right now. You can tell that he is now
I'll
uncomfortable.
Yield.
He looks at you. Do you want to give it an intimidation check to see if you can intimidate him?
I'll pull the heads up. I'll pull the glasses off, and I'm gonna say, "You better look around the street, son. There's signs all over the place telling you to yield."
Ugh.
Yeah.
Sure. Are you gonna do intimidation?
Intimidation.
Go do it. Fucking do it. End my life.
At advantage, right?
Not advantage. You add your class level.
Oh, okay, so 5, 8. It's tech 20.
He drops his scimitars.
I have proficiency in intimidation.
He drops his scimitar and says, "I yield." And with that, once again, the crowd thunders into applause.
Yeah. Yes.
Well, since Casey isn't here, Ari, as you're watching this wonderful display of brutal combat between your compatriot Villif and a bunch of random people you'll never see ever again, you happen to notice an older figure, an older alchemist figure on the other side of the arena, again in the top bleachers, studying and taking notes about the fights.
All right, so I'm gonna take a nice mental image of this person and kind of keep an eye on them. Make sure that they don't really leave my peripheral vision.
Sure. And with that, the crowd again erupts in cheering for Gander as they chant your name, and the crowd thunders with applause. The ring is cleared up.
I'll help the elf up, and I'll bring him over to the medical tent.
Yeah, sure. Once again, nice.
I'm giving him the fuck me eyes.
Nice sexual tension between you and him.
Yeah.
The ring is cleared, and hushed tones fall over the audience as the ginger once again steps out to the ring and says, "Ladies and gentlemen, today we have a fantastic battle ahead of us. On this side, we have Gander the Fierce, going undefeated against his 2 competitors today, versus our reigning champion, Tukoth the Bold." And you hear the crowd erupt in cheer, chanting Tukoth's name. You see banners of black and gold, and you see confetti streamers and people casting the small amounts of thaumaturgy and presentation that they can of little confetti bits coming out as everyone loses their shit for this guy to come out. And you both square off. You stand in front of one another. This tall, beautiful-looking tiefling male with this elegant black armor with gold trim stands before you. And let me get his stats up.
When he's walking out, I want to Yeah, when he's walking out, I want to listen to him. When he takes steps, you said he's in plate armor, right?
It's half plate.
I want to listen to him. Does it sound like it's plate armor to me, or half plate, like heavy armor? Do I hear the clinking, or do I not hear anything?
Give me a perception check.
You bitch! You bitch!
What else would it be?
It's a 13.
You're pretty certain it's real, authentic armor.
Oh, I'm certain it is. That's not what I was listening for. I was listening for movement.
Oh no, yeah. You hear the armor clinking against itself.
Okay.
So once again, you two stand in front of each other. The woman explains the rules to you, and you guys don't have any questions. She steps away, but before you two split up, you hear Tukoth speak to you. He says, "Okay, if you take the fall from me, the money's in yours. I'll give you a quarter of the profits to take the fall."
Oh, you bitch! Ah! Okay, now I have to make a decision. Is this guy Alchemist? He's tiefling.
He's a tiefling.
I'm gonna look him right in the eye, and I'm gonna give him a small smile, and I'm gonna say to him, "Let's give him a show." And I'm gonna lash out my claws and dig them into my skin to draw blood.
Bold.
I'll take a point of damage for that.
Yeah, go ahead and take a point of damage. You are healed, by the way, between fights.
Yeah. And I'm gonna look him dead in the eye and just, let's give him a show.
The crowd erupts in cheer as this happens. The announcer, calls out, "In an unexpected turn of events, first blood is already drawn. Weapons are on the table. As we begin the final round of our fight, ladies and gentlemen." And the bell rings. Let's go ahead and do initiative rolls.
By the way, I do hope you know that I'm trying to literally give them a good show, but I did not say if I was going to.
Oh, I know.
10, by the way.
Yeah, cool. So he's going to go first. He is going to run over to his cubbyhole and grab a long sword and just sort of hold it in like a defensive position next to the cubbyhole. And it is now your turn.
I'm going to go over, grab my greatsword and my javelin, and I'm going to javelin and go I'm going to really play it up and just huck it back and throw. And I want it to be super straight on, this amazing javelin throw. I'm aiming between his legs.
Are you going for his manhood, or are you just trying to give a performance?
I'm missing.
You are intentionally missing. All right. Give me a performance check.
Performance. Okay, it's flat roll. 11.
That's a testy number with his testes. I'm gonna be honest with you, the champ. That's a good.
Well, I mean, if it's aiming wise, that's technically a 16.
We're gonna put it in the favor of the percentile die, my friend.
Oh God. Oh no.
You take this javelin and you hurl it with magnificent might and power as the crowd cheers on, and this javelin sails through the air in that sort of slow-mo 80s movie montage, and it lands straight in his thigh.
Oh,
Go ahead and roll damage.
No, that's not what I meant to do. I'm not raging, so that's only 6 damage.
Cool.
Whoops.
You hear him cry out in pain, and the crowd gasps before cheering on as they know that now it's time for their man, Tukoth, to reign supreme. Is that it for your turn?
Yeah. Actually, bonus action rage.
Okay. He just comes running at you, greatsword dragging on the ground behind him, and he goes and swings up for a hit.
I thought he had a longsword.
Yeah, it's it's a longsword. Yeah, longsword. You know what I meant. It's a big sword, but not the biggest sword. He rolls a 19.
Oh yeah, it's
okay.
Can I, when he runs up to me and hits me, can I whisper, "Didn't mean to do that"?
It's going to be 10 piercing damage before you're being halved. Before being halved, so 5.
Oh, holy shit! I was about to say what.
I wish I would have told Villif that I was betting on this, because if he wins, I get 20,000 gold.
What?
Yeah, bro.
Oh, you shouldn't have told me that. Wait, how much? Well, we also get a quarter of the profits. I wonder how much the profits are.
It might not be anything. You don't know.
If you're gonna make 20 grand, the profits for him might be fucking insane.
Just saying. But you don't know. You would. Oh no.
I would not. No.
I'm gonna use message as a cantrip.
No. Oh yeah, you can.
Yeah, I'm gonna use message. I'm gonna say, Villif, I got 20,000 on the. Hold on, I gotta do Ari's accent. Villif, I will win 20,000 gold if you defeat him. Please pull through.
I also just realized something really, really bad. Remember how you and I talked about what happens when Villif goes into a rage? The only thing Ari hears is...
Well, see, you don't have to give a response, but...
He loses all his intelligence.
So, for Tukoth's second attack, you hear a soft clink as a small dagger comes out from his gauntlet, and he's going to attempt to strike you with this. Does an 18 hit?
Yes.
Cool. You take a single point of piercing damage, and give me a con saving throw.
You poisoned bitch. Con, you said?
Con, yes.
That is a 19.
Okay. That was definitely poisoned. And you know it was poisoned.
Okay.
And that'll be it from Tukoth, our reigning champion.
All right. Well, I know he's playing dirty. I have no intelligence left, and I just got told money is on the line. So I'm going extremely violent. 2 great sword swings coming in at him.
Roll it.
Wow. That is a 19 on the die and a 15 on the die.
They both hit.
Yeah, so that's a 21 at the lowest, and I think that 19 is a crit, correct?
Yeah.
All right, let me math this out, because 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so 15, 20, 25, 37 points of damage.
I'm going to give you the option. Once again, you are dealing an excessive amount of damage. You have the option to deal a fatal blow to your foe right now. Are you choosing to do so?
I don't kill innocent people. I want to literally bash so hard that I want to dip that armor inward. You
do.
And I want to disarm him.
Your great sword, pierces his half-plate armor and caves it inward, and you see a fountain of blood come out from the cut as you see him fall to his knees and go, "Mother, please, no!"
No, Tuko!
I yield! And he just sort of collapses into the fetal position and cries.
I drop out of my rage. I'm just like... And I'll lift him up and I'll carry him to the medic tent.
He is sobbing. He's in tears.
I'll take him to the medic tent and I'll kind of say and I'll pat it. Like I'll literally like lift him up and I'll be like, "Put on a face. Put on a face."
Just complete waterworks, the whole 9 yards, like a toddler in a cardboard armor.
No! I feel so bad.
And with that, you are once again led out to the ring. And the announcer goes, "Ladies and gentlemen, your new champion, after a strange fight with our previous champion, Tukoth the Bold, we now have Ganda as our champion. And the crowd erupts.
Oh,
Color spray and confetti and party poppers and fireworks go crazy as everyone starts chanting your name. Gander, Gander, Gander. And you see the whole crowd is just erupting with laughter and cheer, and everything's just amazing. How do you feel?
oh God, he is brought back mentally to that time in the military and his sort of like him being a soldier and him being a fighter for the Alchemist and all that, and just thinking like, I wanted to escape this life. I don't want to be a champion. I don't want to make people cry. And he's having a breakdown, kind of, but he's also reveling a little bit. There's like a two side to him of just like the very intelligent side of him where he's just like, what, I don't need this, like this is not what is important, and then just the violent side of just like, yeah.
Villif, in the back of your mind, you hear a familiar voice, as if someone is sending you the message cantrip, or sending where the fuck the spell is. You know what I'm talking about, that spell.
Yeah.
Well, well, well. It seems our boy Villif is back. Tell me, Villif, do you recognize my voice? It is I, Gregory, and I've been watching you this whole time. And you recognize that voice, that name, as the second in command of the Alchemist scientists who performed these experiments on you to transform you into the beast that you currently are. It's been a particularly long day for you, Jade. You've been in the town of Torin for a few days now, trying to scrounge up money from fortune-telling, but the residents have been keeping their distance from you. You're not sure if it's from your unique appearance or the townsfolk being generally untrustworthy. You begin to pack things up when you hear a man clear his throat behind you. Turning around, you are greeted by a wiry man with deep blue eyes. His presence almost makes the hair on the back of your neck stand on end. But you're not sure why. Even your pet Yuzu seems to be a little more on edge with this man around. Hello, Jada. I have a task for you, if you're willing to take it. It's simple, nothing more. There are some who are in need of someone with your amazing magical aptitude. This is the part where you talk back.
Jada, she raises a brow and she looks at him up and down and she looks to Yuzu. Yuzu seems a little bit on edge, but she stands her ground. What might this task be?
It's something that's not quite easy to explain here in person. But if you're willing to do so, there is a cabin by Cobalt Lake to the north of this town. Head there, and you'll meet them in time.
She nods her head. This is a little bit sketchy, but since she does need the coin, she will do it.
The man walks away, and you begin to finish packing up your things. You head towards the lake as the sun begins to set. You find the cabin towards the edge, and you go to knock on the door. And as you do, it swings open slightly. As you enter, you see a fire pit, with a fire roaring in the fireplace. A pot over the fire with steam pouring out in a small bed opposite of the equally small kitchen counter. And beside you, by the entrance, is a very large mirror. The cabin is empty, but the strange man told you there are people in need. And so, you wait. And that's it. That's the whole scene.
She waits.
Like I said,
all right.
super
God.
simple.
Time
Are
to
you
Wow.
okay there, Aiden?
Yep, I'm good.
So to recap what happened on the last episode, because two of you actually weren't here for it, so that's probably why I should recap this.
Yeah, last thing I recall was we were on the balcony watching Aiden beat somebody up.
Yep. So can I recap it? I want to recap it.
Sure, go ahead.
I should be
Yeah.
very rich.
So we decided
you?
to sit down and sort of figure out where we were going with things, and ended up going to a fight pit by the behest of our ally, who I cannot remember the name of for the life
The
of me.
Weaver.
The Weaver.
Yeah.
Our ally, the Weaver, said we should go to the fight pits. So we ended up going, and we decided to try and make some coin on some bets with Villif entering the fights. In those fights, Villif kind of wiped the floor with everyone else, and basically swept through the entire competition till the finale, where he was supposed to throw the fight, but due to a possible nat 1, ended up winning because I can't aim apparently with a javelin. And with that, we're trying to collect our winnings now and continue on to what happened previously. Though I cannot remember the name for the life of me. Villif noticed someone in the crowd that he knew personally.
Yes. So the reason why you guys were at the fighting pit was to go and find this mysterious older alchemist gentleman. By the way, alchemist is a race as well as a culture, just so you know.
Mm-hmm.
Like
and-
Ohioans.
What?
Did you say like Ohioans?
Yeah, I said like Ohioans.
Oh, hi.
Oh, that was awful.
I hate Ohio.
No one likes
Ohio,
Ohio.
but
Not even
there's-
Ohioans like Ohio.
Ohioans are for sure.
Anyway, you were telepathically sent a message from this older alchemist who you immediately recognized as Grigory, who was the second in command of the alchemist scientists who transformed you into what you are today.
Yeah.
Which is kind of a downer, if you can imagine.
Just a little bit of a downer. Philip had an interesting reaction to that, and I believe where we left off, it was still me in the fighting pits carrying the previous champion over, and all that. I think, and I haven't had the chance to go to do anything yet about that. Right?
Yes, that is correct.
All right. Well, I'm
So-
going to. Oh, sorry.
No, I'm in charge. This is my show. The crowd begins to dissipate as the festivities flood out from the ring onto the streets of Weaver's Docks. As you try to visually tail this old alchemist, he becomes lost in a sea of people, confetti, and bloodied warriors. You join up with Ari and Shortwing, who were watching on the balconies, who didn't quite see anything because they're a little distracted by the gratuitous violence and Ari's now massive winnings.
Hopefully.
So you three are now reunited after this fight, and you may now do whatever you guys decide to do. I'd like to remind you that there were a couple of things that we were mentioned. One was the book that Ari has, as well as the diamond that he has. I think only he knows about the diamond. Those are the two other things that we had mentioned, as well as this guy in the fighting pit.
Yeah. I'll tell the group, and I'll just be like, when I was down in that fighting pit, I saw someone who might be the gentleman we're looking for. He's an old alchemist named Gregory, and if he's going after strong fighters, then he may be continuing his experiments.
I
Your
think we
martial
should.
prowess is impressive, Villif.
Well, yes, he's kind of looking down at himself. I sort of
Blushing.
lost myself in that I didn't intend to throw that javelin.
He got lost in the
Well,
sauce.
Got lost.
I'm
in that.
thankful that you did
delicious sauce.
because I think that we should track down that alchemist, but first we must make a pit stop.
Why are we stopping?
I think you'll see, and then I will
God,
lead them
Philip
over
doesn't
to
know.
I will lead them over to the gambling area.
Yeah, you walk up to the little booth at the side of the ring, and you see the man busy handing out coins, so on and so forth. There's a long line of people who are kind of upset that their safe bet of the previous winner did not go their way, so they're collecting either their meager.
Sounds like that at the casino. Just money pouring out.
That threw me off. Wow. And as you sort of like, take your place in line and you wait, eventually you get to the front of the line and you are now standing before the betting merchant.
He's not gonna be too happy.
Wow, that bout was exhilarating, wasn't it?
Ari,
Yeah, I'll say it right to the man.
Why are we in front of the betting merchant, Ari?
Oh, don't worry.
This is kind of conspicuous that the person that you bet on is standing next to you at the betting booth, just so you know.
There's nothing wrong with betting on your friends. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. I'm here for my winnings now. Thank you.
And can I see your sticker, please? Or stamp. Sorry,
I show him my blue hand.
Hand thing, yeah.
He takes your hand. He studies it. You see his expression of like, kind of not really enjoying his job right now, to just like ghostly white as he goes, yes. One moment, please. And he sort of like walks into a door in the back, and you hear some muffled arguments from some voices behind the little wall there. And after a maybe 2 or 3 minutes goes by, you see a different gentleman come out, who says, "Sir, I am sorry to tell you that we are unable to pay your full amount, and I apologize for this deeply. What we can do for you, I can give you half of the money up front, which would be 10,000 gold pieces."
Well,
did you actually do the math on what his bet times, like what 300 to 1 was or whatever
it was 400 to 1.
And he put
it was 400 to 1.
He told me it was 20K, so we're going with 20K.
Yeah,
that
is.
It
was 400 to 1.
Total.
It was 400 to 1 at 50 gold. It's 20,000.
He's about to buy Kill Earth.
Well, it's understandable if it's not liquid at the moment. I could take half now, but I do think if you need to pay later, we'll have to add some interest as well.
Well, actually, Ari.
Got him.
Villif has heard it's 10,000. He's gonna kind of tap you on the shoulder. Ari, 10,000 is a fucking lot of money.
Oh, don't worry, we're gonna get the full amount.
Well, how about this? Maybe we can, instead of getting 10,000 more coins, maybe we get a favor done.
We'll see.
It's an expensive favor, though.
It's a favor. We could get a good favor done.
We will see.
Do my laundry.
Let me ask you. I'm going to turn to the broker. Let me ask you this real quick.
Yes.
You can only pay 10,000 of it right now, right?
This is correct.
Okay. So, given that you owe us 10,000 more coins, and that I know for a fact, possibly, that your main fighter wanted me to throw the match and to cheat, how about you do us a little bit of a favor?
You see his expression sort of rattled a little bit at the notion that their top fighter would cheat, and he says, "What did you have in mind?"
I kind of look at Ari and I kind of give him a nod, and I'm looking for an artifact, if you will, something called a giant's belt.
Go on.
Is he magic item farming?
Yep.
I'd like to see.
Just it's a belt that improves the wearer's strength quite a bit.
Doesn't it increase your your
It
character
increases
size
the
by
stat,
1 too?
yeah. There's a few different kinds, but I don't need a particularly rare one. I just need a good one, something along those lines.
Definitely short of 10,000.
Yeah, it depends on the value here.
Honestly, I actually
we'll
don't know
see.
what the price is. Price of belts.
I have to go get my DMG to figure this
belts
out. Hold on a
of
second.
Giant's strength. I actually don't know what the actual price of it is.
It's probably still
Oh,
better
belt
to-
of giant strength. This wide belt is made of thick leather. The belt adds to the wearer's strength score. Does Price 16,000 gold or 36,000 gold.
I don't know if I should buy you this. I agree
Oh wait,
with the
that's
cat clothes.
that's 3.5. Okay, that is 3.5.
Isn't gold inflated in that one?
So like yeah, literally like the hill giant alone is rare, and all the other ones are very rare up to legendary.
I busted out the DMG. Give me a second. Let me go
Let's
find
see
it.
how much it is. Cindy's just sitting there muted. Oh, well, if you can get 10,000 and a belt, like it's pretty good.
I definitely swindled.
I did win the fight.
I swindled our DM.
Yeah.
He clearly does not know how betting works.
This is correct.
He didn't know what 400 to 1 meant.
Dude,
like it was funny. He was like,
Jeff.
okay, for our favorite, we'll do 50 to 1. But our second to runner up will be like 40 to 1. And like the favorite's supposed to be the lower number. Like,
yeah.
If it's the
Also,
favorite, it should actually be
roulette's
like,
most favorable payout is 36 to 1. So, in case you want to know, like, that's
so
a solo
he took
digit.
400 to 1 on a barbarian who can rage and gets advantage.
Okay, so according to the DMG, an item around 10,000 gold pieces is somewhere between a very rare item or a rare item. Because rare is 500 gold pieces to 5,000, and very rare is 5,000 to 50,000, which is a pretty big jump.
So then I'll say this: if you're saying very rare to very rare to rare, Hill Giant Strength is rare. Frost, Stone, and Fire are all very rare, but Fire is on the higher scale because it's like 25.
I got it here, buddy.
Oh, you do have it? Okay. Yeah. I didn't know if you had that or you had the scaling up. I looked it up. But yeah, can I? How likely is it that I'm going to get one of these belts?
I mean, if the party is okay with it, mostly Ari, because it is Ari's money, I will let it happen.
I'll pay Ari back the 50 that he paid, and he can keep the 10K. You made 10K off me.
I should make 20K off of you, though.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I'll have the belt, so if I go into another fighting ring, I'll be stronger.
Oh,
I have a feeling that they won't let me make this kind of bet.
No, different fighting ring.
Oh, Jeff won't either.
Different fighting ring, different city.
The merchant says that he can get you a belt. However, it would take a little bit of time to get there. But he can do it if you are willing to make that trade. He would make you he would trade for a stone giant belt, which would bring your strength to 23.
So, hold on.
It's up to you, Tony. It's up to you.
How much is that worth in gold?
Probably around 10K.
Roughly, yeah. This is the bottom tier of the second to last tier of this item category, which is between 5,000 and 50,000 gold pieces, is what the DMG values it at.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think there are other what you call it? In 5e, there's like other very rare magic items who are not as good as these.
Okay, so I'm going to have to make a deal with the vendor. So I'm going to say, okay, I can take the 10,000 now, but I need some reassurance that you'd be able to get this belt in a reasonable manner. Can I have a deadline of when you expect to have this item for us?
Well, you can wait here as we retrieve the belt from our storehouse, or you can go visit one of our, let's call them events, and you can pick it up there.
So how long would it take you to bring the belts back here?
Probably about an hour and a half.
Okay, and how long would you expect to get the other 10,000 gold pieces?
Well, at the current rate of how we're going through fighters, it will probably take a couple weeks.
I'm just confused as to how you could lose so much, considering I feel like I'm the only person who made a bet on Gander.
Gander?
That's what you called yourself, bud.
Oh, right. Oh, right. That's my name. I forgot. I lied about my name. I was about to say, my name's Villif.
Well,
Where's the cat?
Oh, the cat's in my bag. He's just chilling. This is... Wait, what did I name it? Did I name the cat Dirt or Tapioca?
It was Dirt.
Dirt, yeah.
There's pictures of a cat in me and Clee's group chat of your cat.
Yeah, this is Dirt. I love Dirt. He's so good.
Well, we can't exactly go into the specifics of our accounting here, but we were not prepared for such a large number to be given out all at once, if that makes sense.
That is understandable. As long as you can guarantee and draw up some sort of contract or system that will get me this belt, then I can accept these terms.
Yes, no, absolutely. We will let them know immediately that you are on your way if you want to pick it up or if you want to wait here for it.
Where would the pickup location be?
Oh, it'd be here in town. It would be over in I'm gonna pull up the location. It'd be over in the old district. There is a jeweler there called the Emerald Glint. If you bring him our IOU, he will hand it over to you without a problem.
I think we have a deal then, and I'll extend my hand.
He goes to shake your hand, and with the shake of his hand, the color fades from your hand, but in your palm, as you pull away, is a scroll of paper, which you can assume to be the IOU for this item.
Oh, so we're not waiting for them to bring it here. We're going to the fence?
Yeah, we can go pick it up.
Okay.
All right. Is there anything else you two would like to do before we start to head over?
I'm quite all right.
I don't have anything in mind.
Cool. So I have $10,000, 10,000 gold now.
You now have 10,000 gold pieces at your disposal.
God damn.
Jeff's gonna start charging $6,000 for small health potions. Be like, oh, this is outrageous. What are these prices, Jeff?
Actually, I'm dead curious. Like,
I'm gonna give Varro 2,000.
Varro?
Yeah, Shortwing.
Oh, gotcha. Right. Names.
That other person in the party.
Yeah. So if we wanted to live aristocratically for the rest of our lives, we still could not with that amount of money.
It depends on your investments.
Welcome to D&D economy. It doesn't make sense.
We could live comfortable and never party another day for 5,000 days.
I would invest in a moneymaker so the juice keeps flowing.
Yeah. God damn. All right. Well, I guess we're on our way to the fence.
Yeah. So you guys make your way through the town, making your way downtown, rolling fast. I don't know the rest of the words of that song, but that's what happens. And you come across
Pace is fast and I'm homebound. Always think of Terry Crews whenever I hear that song.
And you find your way over to the Emerald Glint, which is a small brick building inside the old district, which has a little small window pane with some nice necklaces and jewelry out front.
Airman's gonna buy the whole store.
We'll see.
Dude, infinite profit.
Infinite profit.
Yeah, almost like that drug op we were thinking about doing that Jeff would have never allowed us to do.
You mean the one where we burned an entire laboratory to the ground?
And then we were joking about making a drug op out of it. And then probably if we walked up to it, Jeff would be like, it doesn't exist anymore. And then we'd be like,
it's
all
still
right,
there,
Jeff.
but still currently smoldering ruins.
Yeah.
I'm also looking up other rods that I might be able to purchase.
Rods
for you, buddy.
Rods.
Also, rods, Jesus. Also, I just looked at the list. The list of very rare magic items and all that in D&D 5e. It's such a weird list because you have like the belts of giant strength, and you have an arrow of slaying, which does like 6d10 damage, and then I have +2 armor.
Hey, that's a big deal.
Yeah, but it's like comparatively.
Is that all it does, though?
Yeah, that's it. It's just +2 armor.
What's the item?
Armor +2.
Whatever armor. You can make it whatever magic name you want.
Yeah, the armor of the
your
gods.
grandmother.
It's still +2 armor.
It just says mom's armor instead of +2.
No.
Mom's special armor.
But it's like some weird spelling. Like it's MOUHM.
Well,
like
I would also
mom's
like
armor.
to once again reiterate that very rare items has a price range of
5,000 to
to
50,000.
50,000, which is
Yeah.
a pretty
Yeah.
steep jump.
Yeah.
+2 armor for 40,000 gold pieces. I'm in.
That's what I was saying. I
It's
honestly
very
think that-
possible that +2 armor is on the bottom of that tier.
yeah, I think the belts are like 10,000 to 20,000 because you can get like Fire Giant, which is 25
Right.
strength.
That's why I gave
Whoa.
you the lower of the two, so it's still in that range,
Yeah.
but not the lowest, which would be less than that.
Yeah,
You put the belt on, you gain the ability to walk up and palm a man by the chest and pick him up.
I can bench Shortwing.
You
Probably
already
could now.
'cause
I'm only
Shortwing's like
135 pounds.
You don't misunderstand. I'm level 5. My strength is at 15.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I wrote down 138 pounds here, 4'9". I am small.
140. Small boy.
All right, so we at the fence.
Yeah, no, Tony's looking up dildos to buy.
I'm looking
What?
up stuff. But okay,
Why?
so I will go and talk to the shopkeep.
Yeah, you go on in and he greets himself. He is a older looking human male, and he just, hello, how are you guys doing today?
Oh, splendid. And I have a big smile.
to
And
hear.
I'm going to slide this over. I do have something to pick up upon request from the gamblers at the pit.
Oh, yes. And he takes the scroll from you and he unfurls and he studies it for a moment. You hear him gulp audibly as he slowly folds it back up and puts it under his countertop. And you see him sort of turn and he starts to fiddle with little trinkets and bobs and bits on the wall behind him as they sort of like swing out of place, and you hear a couple of locks moving as a panel behind him on this wall slides into a small safe, and you see him sort of like work on the safe a little bit, and he eventually opens the safe and pulls out a rather beaten looking leather belt, and he turns to you and says, well, I believe this is yours, sir, and he puts it on the countertop in front of you.
I'm gonna.
Excellent.
I'll pick
Thank
it up.
you so much. And I will hand it to Villif.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. I won
Know
that
your
bout
manners.
for you. I'll
There's your championship belt, Villif. You've earned it. Thank you so much.
I'm happy to help whenever you need anything, friend. And I'll put on what you call it. I'll put on the belt, and I'm gonna spend like an hour tuning to it.
Yeah, you slap that bad boy on like it's your WrestleMania belt, and you feel much stronger than you did before.
I'm so happy right now.
What is this store?
This is a jeweler. He makes jewelry.
Okay.
Sir, do you have any for sale magical amulets?
I definitely have some around here, yes. Is there a certain enchantment you're looking for? Things like that? Also, you have any jewels to appraise? I'm also willing to do that as well.
Actually,
I'm so happy right now.
How about, would you have an interest in this signet gold ring?
Do you have a signet ring?
Yep.
While they're doing that, give me 1 second. I'm gonna mute myself. Okay.
I don't remember how I got it, but I wrote it down. Then I had a signet gold ring.
Cool. Trying to think of how much that'd be worth.
something 400 to 1.
He takes the ring from you and he sort of studies it over a little bit. I'm gonna give him a.
It's a banana, Michael. How much could it cost? $5, $10?
Jeff's trying not to shell out too many of the coin.
Well, with a ring of this quality, although it is a little bit damaged, I could probably sell it, buy it, sell it. I could probably sell it for about 1,000 gold pieces, so I can buy it from you for, let's say, 800 gold. That way, I get a profit, you get a profit, we all walk away happy.
Yeah, that's more than I expected from it. I'm happy to make a deal with you.
Yeah, absolutely. And he, takes the ring, slides you a sack of cash.
I only had 3 items that came to my mind. I imagine you didn't have a list of things because this is all improv. And all the items that I think are coming to mind, I know are probably on the upper echelon of price. So, let me think.
Well, what are you looking for, champ?
I don't really need anything.
Okay.
We can come back here if I feel like I need to fill.
Tony?
I guess. Yeah, only the things that I need are technically like character breaking. Like it would evolve my wild shape or something weird, and so like I don't necessarily think that can be. That's fine. I just didn't know if you had an inventory prepared for this guy, so we'll just move back to dialogue.
Thank you for your business, sir. I'll maybe back.
Tony, anything from you?
Yeah, as Shortwing turns away, and I'm sure Villif is
staring at shiny objects in the background
and enjoying his belt.
Salivating.
I'm gonna kind of low key. I also have this, and then I'll show him the diamond wrapped in cloth.
May I touch it?
Hello.
Yes. That should be okay.
He gently takes it from you, and as he holds it up, and he pulls out the little jeweler scope, and he inspects it, and he says,
"A loop."
Sure.
Is that what it's called?
that is what it's called. LOUPE.
I got a loop for you. He inspects it, and he haws and hums and looks at it and inspects the shaping.
He haws and hums.
Yeah, you ever heard that before?
Yes.
Hawing and humming.
Yeah, like every time I hear it, it makes me
Humana.
No, not that. That's different. Humming and hawing is like That's humming and hawing, bud. Come on.
Oh my god.
I know.
And he says, "Well, sir, this is not an ordinary diamond. In fact, this is, I believe, an iron stone. If you were to believe that."
Can I see if I know what that is?
Yeah, give me a knowledge check.
Investigation or
Give me a brain roll.
I'm gonna say just a straight brain roll. Yeah, on intelligence.
intelligence? Okay.
Please stop calling it a brain roll.
No, that's locked in now.
Roll.
17.
17. So you know that iron stones are particularly rare magical items. When used, they float around your head and generally benefit you some sort of magical thing, whether it's resistances, extra health, a cantrip, things like that. They have various different properties based on what kind of stone that it is.
They make you do the thing for free.
Gotcha.
What?
So I will ask. Do you know what kind of what stone was it again?
An iron stone.
An own stone.
Own.
Ioun.
Oh.
Do you know?
It's Ioun. Ioun is the pronunciation I got from the DMG.
Okay. Do you know what type of own stone this is?
Well, I believe this is a stone of reserve. With this, you're able to capture spells within it and then reuse them at a later time, if that makes sense at all.
A little bit. Kind of not trying to pretend like I'm not very magical.
Walks in dapper robes, carrying a book.
Yeah.
Mage hands, like carrying a wafting feather as he comes in. Oh, what's magic?
He's got a cloak of billowing in the background.
Oh yeah, he has a very illustrious cloak on too, doesn't he?
He
I
does
am
have a
very
very
rich.
nice magical cloak that he's never used.
So
He is so
We
bougie.
haven't had an opportunity
I'm
yet.
wearing cowhides and I have a coon hat on.
You're wearing a
I'm
jar
so
of
out
bees
of place.
in your hat.
Yeah, nobody knows about that, Jeff. Shh.
All right. Oh, excellent. Thank you for telling me. How much would this be worth if you had any idea?
I'll have to look up that price, don't I?
Is that the one where you can channel a spell into it and store it, and then when you rest, you have an extra spell cast?
This one has a little bit more to it than just that. I just have to pull up where
Oh.
in the DMG it is because
I've never heard of that magic
required me
item.
I like the one.
I'm looking it up right now. This vibrant purple prism stores spells cast into it, holding
Yep.
them until you use them. The
It-
stone can store up to
hold on,
3
Tony,
levels.
Tony. There are different kinds of stones. There's several.
This
different
was the
kinds.
reserve one.
Yes. Okay, you should get that one. Okay, I'm making sure you got the right one. All right.
Yeah. I'm reading reserve.
I like the
Uh,
one that allows you to like hold a
Stop
concentration through
fighting.
a necklace, and like
Mom,
that's
Dad,
awesome.
stop fighting.
Stop fighting.
So this
Oh god.
the stone can store up to 3 levels worth of spells at a time. When found, it contains 1d4 1-level spells stored, chosen by the DM. Any creature can cast a spell of 1st through 3rd level into the stone by touching it. As the spell is cast, the spell has no effect other than it can be stored into the stone. If the stone can't hold the spell is expended without effect. The level of the slot used to cast the spell determines how much space it uses. While the stone orbits your head, you may cast any spell stored in it. The spell uses the slot level, spell save DC, spell attack bonus, and spell casting ability of the original caster, but is otherwise treated as if you cast the spell. The spell cast from the stone is no longer stored in it, freeing up space.
Oh, so I got it. I already know canon. The stored spell is Charm Person. So as soon as you go to like use it as a magical item, you are instantly turned into Golem. You're always attracted to this magical item, and you start to talk funny.
Nope.
Yes.
Those hobbits stole it from us.
Oh, I
Canon.
hate that.
The prices is back. No,
I hate that.
hobbits are our friends.
This is
Canon.
a rare item, so this is probably worth around 500-600 gold pieces, roughly.
So where's the Ring of Mordor?
More.
Okay.
More.
I think I'll keep this to myself then. Thank you very much. I also have this thing, and I'm going to plop the book onto the counter, and it's going to vibrate.
He sort of like steps back a little bit as you're at your vibrating book and goes, I don't know quite what this is. No.
Put it in his butt.
Oh, good God.
Put it in his gooch. No, I did not say that.
No, I don't. I'm not one to know much about books, but there is a. Where was that old library at? He sort of like scratches his head and thinks for a moment and goes, I think there was a bookstore over in Middle Rock. They might know more about books than I would.
Middle Rock? Where's Middle Rock?
Oh, that's the one of the districts here. It's. I pulled the map of the city that I had up earlier.
I thought
and
Middle
closed
Rock
it.
wasn't a district. I thought I
Yeah.
memorized this map.
It's a district.
Anthony is sitting planning. He's got all the districts memorized.
There's no
Fiction
public
is
transit
District
here, which is
1.
bullshit.
What?
There's no public
Yeah,
transit here,
Jeff,
which is
making us
bullshit.
walk everywhere.
You're goddamn right. I am. It is south of where you are. It is past the stronghold. You go through the 5 Barrows, which is the merchant district, to get there. Middle Rock is Middle Rock is the primarily housing area. It's mostly houses and people who and residential area essentially of Kill Earth.
Got it. Okay. Well, thank you for everything. Do you have any wares, anything special that you have been looking to sell?
No, I've got all kinds of things. He sort of like glances. He waves his hand around. And you see just general
It's
bombs
the
and
counter
bits
behind
and
Chuck E.
things like
Cheese. It's like
that. Yeah, it's the ticket prize wall.
yeah.
There's some spider rings and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, there's like a Lego baby Groot, and that's what you have your eyes on.
Some Funko Pops.
The little
Okay.
sticky like rubber thingy that always like gets trashed in a day full of lint.
Yeah, the little sticky hand to smack things with.
All right. I'm going to thank him again and then meet up with my compatriots.
We were all together.
Yeah, we were all there.
I
think
was
he's
trying.
going to
He's
gather
just
your
so full of
attention
himself.
now.
He walks in the store and he just thinks he's by
Got it.
himself.
Let's
Like-
gather some attention.
I was being real secretive with the guy. I didn't want y'all to know about my cool diamond.
I'm gonna try to pick Ari up.
I'll let you.
I'm gonna look over.
Shortwing,
get over here.
So this is what it's
I'm gonna
like.
pick up Shortwing too.
Oh
It's like
my.
carrying 2 sacks of feathers.
Yeah, so he probably could have done that beforehand. Well, 15 strength's still pretty good. You're a strong man. Probably 180 fine, lean. I said 180 fine? But yeah, what does Airman weigh? Like 40 pounds?
If that, 40 pounds wet.
Like 40 pounds.
like a firm 55, you know, like
Like a sack of potatoes.
It's like 2 bags of oranges.
So I'm gonna gather the boys. I'm gonna be like, there's a bookshop that I would like to stop at as well. Should we head that way?
I'm down to follow you.
Oh yeah, I'll follow along.
He's gonna-
Scott. Looking at this, it's
walking down the street.
very strong.
I'm
Shoulder
happy
pressing
you're
in.
happy, Villif. Yeah, that's all right. I like the view from up here. I've never known what it was like to be tall. So I guess we'll go to that district and try to find a bookstore.